Hello and welcome to the news bulletin on Goa 365 with me, Priska de Costa. The corporation of the city of Panjim, led by the mayor Tony Rodrigues, held a meeting on Wednesday evening with the representatives of the educational institutions situated in the Mala Fontaines areas of Panjim to discuss the problems arising out of the non-functional anaerobic digester close to the vicinity of these schools.
It was resolved to strongly oppose the International Film Festival, slated to begin in the capital on the 22nd of this month, if the garbage problem was not solved by the date. Rudresh Chorankar, Fontaines Corporator, gave an ultimatum to the government.
I am with them by 22nd. If this problem is not solved, we will see that if it doesn't take place over here.
The teachers present at the meeting also concurred with the decision.
Full support of the schools, the institutions, the heads, the parents and the students, and the deadline that they have set is after discussion with the government authorities, with the CM, they had a meeting, and 22nd is the date of the opening of the film festival, IFI, and that day, by that day, if this garbage problem is not solved, then it has been decided by the heads of the institutions and by the CCP to jointly come on the streets along with the students and the parents.
Speaking to the media, CCP Mayor Tony Rodrigues said that the people from the affected wards have been very tolerant so far and the corporation is working to find a solution to the problem.
Students, Fontaines People's High School, Mary McLean, Egdeval, Mustifan, हे सगळे स्टुडंट्स along with teachers, principals तांकां घेवन हिंगा आयले की खरेंच तांकां त्रास जाता आमकडे उपाय ना जावन हे त्रास तेणी भोगचे पडले गार्बेज प्रॉब्लेम आसा तो आमच्या सीसीपीच्यान जावं आमची कॉर्पोरेटर आहा तांणी सॉल्व करून एकल्यान जायना सीसीपीन तेन्ना तांचोय आमकां आदार जावो सॉल्व करपाक तेन्ना तेय रेडी जाल्यार आमकां तेंचोय आदार दिवपाक तेंको दिवपाक आनी हो प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व करपाक पयलीं UD मिनिस्टराक मेळ्ळे CMाक मेळ्ळे आनी आमी सगळे भायर सरतले आनी गव्हर्मेंटाक एटॅक करतले ही आमकां सायड जाता तितली अर्जंट दिवची म्हणून.
Not wanting to take chances with the law and order situation and to pass on the message that they are very much at work, the Panjim police carried out a search operation on the intervening night of the 11th and 12th November in an effort to identify and weed out anti-social elements who have been taking shelter at the Indiranagar at Chimbel.
The shanties at Indranagar at Chimbel have turned out to be a safe haven to a number of anti-social elements in the recent past. Nearly 51 residents residing illegally at Chimbel were held by the police on suspicion and produced before the deputy collector, where they were asked to prove their identity by producing the relevant documents. Goa365 spoke to some of the residents and relatives of the persons who were arrested.
माझे लेसन्स आसा सगळे मागीर रातचे येवन गेले ते लेसन्स आसा म्हणलो तो ते कितें म्हणटा म्हाका कितें म्हणटा ते लेसन चलना म्हणटा ते चलना मागीर यो स्टेशनाक यो मागीर पळयता म्हणटा म्हणजे 2 व्हेल्लो आनी 3 म्हाका सोडलो वच म्हणून हांव कितें रातचे खंय वचपाचें सांग आतां ना मारूंक ना ते मारता म्हणला म्हाका तेका लागून हांव स्टेशनाक गेले आतां कितें उलयले मारता म्हाका
म्हजे कडेन वोटींग कार्ड सगळें आसा आनी म्हाजे साडू कडेन बी आसा म्हाजे साडवाक अरेस्ट करून हाडला तेज्या आयडेंटिटी प्रूफ आशिल्लें म्हापशा तो तेका आयडेंटिटी प्रूफ ना म्हणून तेका हाडला आनी धरून पुलिशेन धरला आनी सकाळीं च्या दिवंक गेले तेन्ना च्या दिवपाक म्हणलें ते कितें म्हणटा ते तुमी झहर घालून तेका मारल्यार कितें करतले म्हणटा आनी हांव तेजे बरोबर बायलेक घेवन गेल्लो वांगडा म्हाजे तेजे मेवणीक म्हाजी घेवन गेल्यार म्हणटात कितें तुवें झहर घालून हाडून दिल्यार कितें करपाचें कितें गॅरंटी आहा तुजें अशें म्हणटा म्हाका हे वोटींग कार्ड आतां जालें आमकां एक 20 वर्सां बीन जालें सर्च पयलीं म्हणजे एक फावटी पयलीं येयला रातचें अशें हे पुलीसूच त्रास करता न्हू आतां पुलीस आतां दिला म्हणजे आतां एक आसा न्हू पुलिसाचे बी रुल्स आसा ते प्रमाणे तुमी करा.
The National Secretary of Jamaat-e-Islami, Muhammad Iqbal Mullah, condemned the terrorist strikes that have rocked the country in the recent past and clarified his organization's stand on terrorism.
We condemned all the terrorist activities. We never support it. Never. टेररिज्म के बारे में हमारा स्टैंड ये है कि जो भी टेररिस्ट एक्टिविटीज़ आ रही हैं उसमें इंडिविजुअल और ग्रुप जब मिलते हैं तो थरो इन्वेस्टिगेशन हो उनके साथ, और इन्वेस्टिगेशन के बाद में अगर वो साबित हो जाए उन पर जुर्म तो उनको सख्त से सख्त दंड या सज़ा, उनको पनिशमेंट दी जाए। लेकिन टेररिज्म को किसी भी धर्म से और किसी भी भाषा या किसी भी समाज से न जोड़ा जाए।
Briefing media persons, Mr. Mohammad Iqbal Mullah said that the police should not victimize innocent people in the name of fighting terrorism.
डिमांड में तो ये है कि पुलिस जब अरेस्ट करती है तो बेकसूर लोगों को ले जाती है और उनके साथ टॉर्चर करके, उन पर टॉर्चर के बाद में कन्फेशनल स्टेटमेंट्स लेकर उनको कहने के लिए तैयार करना कि हमने किया है। फिर अदालत में मामला जाता है तो वहाँ छूट जाते हैं, लेकिन ये होने तक उनका करियर बर्बाद हो जाता है।
Don't go away. We'll be right back after the short break. Welcome back. You're with Goa365. The Nuwe villagers on Thursday gear out the builder of a residential complex and also the acting Sarpanch of Nuwe, Menino Mascarenhas, for the alleged illegal construction activity of a hill at Kupe near CD Retreat in the village Nuwe.
Earlier, Nuwe Civic and Consumer Forum had submitted a memorandum on the 6th of this month to the Collector South Goa, Mr. G.P. Naik, demanding an immediate halt to the construction activity of a residential complex on a hill at Kupe, Nuwe. Whilst the villagers were gathered at the site, the builder went on with the hill cutting activity and the construction work, despite stop work orders having been issued. Speaking to Goa365, Menino Mascarenhas, acting Sarpanch, appeared disinterested in acting on the concerns of the villagers.
They have gathered because of their problems. We send a notice to the builder to stop the work. So more than that we can't do. Now the matter went to Deputy Director of Panchayat, where they have given stay or not is up to them.
Olencio Fernandez, convener of Nuwe Civic and Consumer Forum, demanded an immediate stoppage of the construction work there.
My demand is this hill cutting should be stopped, and this project should not be coming here if the villagers doesn't want it. Infrastructure is first. Now, so the violation ahenga.
At a function held on Wednesday at Panjim, the Dempo group of companies presented to the public their two new Goodwill ambassadors. The House of Dempos has selected swimming sensation Talasha Prabhu and chess prodigy Ivana Furtado to be the Goodwill ambassadors of the House. Under 14 Asia champion Natasha Palha was earlier nominated as the first Dempo Goodwill sports ambassador.
The Dempo Group has been promoting budding sporting talent in the state as a part of its corporate social responsibility.
The whole idea was to pledge the Dempo Group of companies support as a corporate social responsibility measure for the development of sports in this state. We were finding that very few sports were getting the attention that it required. Exceptions were games like football and cricket. But we felt that as a part of doing much more service to the state, and particularly towards the youth of the state, we felt we should put our more attention in sports beyond football and cricket.
Speaking to the media, Mr. Srinivas Dempo, chairman of the Dempo Group, said that the Dempo Group was committed to provide the best of facilities to these three Goodwill ambassadors in an effort to enable them to reach the pinnacles of success in their respective disciplines.
For the next 2 years, and we said that we would choose a maximum of 4 Goodwill ambassadors. We have been able to make a choice of 3 so far. We are still searching for our 4th Goodwill ambassador. And the idea was